Dum, 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 dum. Greetings, ladies and gents, and welcome to this live stream. Yes, the voice is sounding a bit strained. That is because of physio. It has pushed the voice, which is exactly what it is designed for. So, sounding a bit rough. It was definitely not sounding this rough 2 days ago before physio, but here we are. Just waiting for everything to catch up. Alright, so, yeah, went to the doc yesterday. Let me just decrease this volume a little bit. There we go. Everything's A-OK, no infection, everything's healed, heating. So now it's just physio and getting up and going. I'm going to see him again in 3 weeks, so probably going to be another 3 weeks before I can start recording. But the algorithm does not like being ignored, so I need to produce content somehow. This is it. Me and my rumbly, raspy voice are going to be doing some streaming. And we're going to take it easy, probably stream an hour or two every day, make sure that the algorithm doesn't forget about us, hopefully bring in some Mooney, because, you know, Mooney is good. And then also, shoot the shit, have some fun, you know, the usual stuff. How are you all doing? Look, you can even see the scar. It's a good thing I've got a moustache. Oh, moustache, beard hides the scar. Big manly scar. Right there. Slit my throat. It's quite a invasive operation, but, you know, a success. And because I scar quite badly, it's almost definitely going to be a scar there, which I don't really care about. What's the secret to my voice? No idea. 2 operations at this point. Before then, I don't know, it's just the thing. It'll definitely make an interesting something. It's a pirate attack. Fair enough. So just after the surgery, what they did is they split this open, opened it up, and then they were working on the Adam's apple, this box over here. They drilled holes in it with a drilling machine, which is weird as fuck to do, because I was awake through the whole operation. Well, most of the operations. So there was 2 holes here, and like the day afterwards I sneezed and I just had this image of looking like a bullfrog, just the air getting stuck in the throat and going brrr. So I had that image. Sneeze hurt like fuck, but you know, that's life. The image made me laugh though. Not like a power drill, a power drill, an actual power drill, a medical power drill. I'm glad, Zavara. Anyways, the thing had arrived today. Ooh, let me sit up straight. Right. So, we all know what this is. It is... Come on. Give me. There you go. Still in its plastic. Yeah, it's got a velvety back. That's quite nice. Why it has a velvety back, I don't know. Feels nice. Play cards off of that. It's nice and shiny. You can see my setup reflected. So hopefully this is the first one of more than one. So, figure out some place to put that up. Send me a bunch of other... A letter. Dear YouTuber, thanks for making us money. Here's some Chinese bit of pressure-formed wood with shiny shit on it to make sure that you keep making content to make us money. I suppose. At least they gave us the honest spiel on the thing here. I have no idea what that is. But you know, it's the thought that counts. This means more to me than it does to them, so I don't know why they're pretending like it means something to them. Because this is you guys. You guys got me this. It's a present from 100,000 people. Not many people can say they have one. Thank you all. So, yes, that's the thing. I probably won't hang it up in this room because this room's got all the padding, which is this brown shit over here. Yeah, there. That brown shit is padding to absorb sound and shit, which is... I'm gonna get this... I need to stop swearing. I'm not a good streamer. So the last 4 streams I did, 3 of them were demonetized for various reasons. One of them was swearing. So I need to calm down on the swearing. In my bed. I am very proud and I am very grateful. But yes, I'll probably put this in the living room or somewhere. So, yeah. That's it. I don't need the big camera. Hey, I'm part British. Well, mostly British. Swearing's part of our language too. Well, part of our culture. But YouTube doesn't seem to think so. So, too much swearing means demonetized, which is kind of counterproductive. I'd love to say I could take all the time in the world off, but, you know, the longer I don't record, the longer the channel languishes. So, you know, stuff happens. I mean, still, money's coming in, but there's a 50% drop in views already. Nature of the business. So, we're gonna start grifting. Live stream grifting. Give me the monies. Until the voice can start doing more recordery things. Whoops. And the algorithm always demands a sacrifice. That is your sanity. Well, thankfully I didn't have one of those to start off with, so I had to sacrifice time. Not anymore. There's no pain at the moment. The first couple days were very... If you've ever had very bad infected throat or bronchitis or postnasal drip, then it was quite sore. Just to swallow in general, not even just eating. But it's been 10 days, there's no pain. Just a bit achy after the physio, which is kind of the whole point. The surgery's pretty much healed. This sounding thing is from the physio. So it's going to take at least 3 weeks of physio to get back to something, according to the doc. The gold one is 1 million subscribers. All the grifting, yes. Give me all the money. Just all of it, in the world. Zavara, desperation for money. I needed something to do to earn money, and I tried this as a Hail Mary, and it paid off. Don't get me wrong, it paid off spectacularly. I don't regret anything, don't regret sacrificing my voice on this. But, here we are. Yeah, I'm not getting a record ball. For the most part, my vocal cords are fine. It was the nerves of my vocal cords that were a problem. So, that was it. There will be a change of my voice, but not much. Like I said, this is just strain from physio. Not strain, just physio pushing the voice. Homo erectus, I spent a lot of money unbreaking my voice. I don't want it to break again. Thank you, Sean. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. All right. Let's stop the chill music. Yes. It is time, my friends. Time. We are going to murder. We're going on a murder spree. We're going to kill all the things. There we go. So, Last Epoch has released into open access, not open access, fully released. So, I've had this game since alpha, open alpha, open beta, I don't know. I haven't played it. I played it for like an hour total over the last 2 years. So, I thought we'll give it a go. Cheers, James. I hope you have a good one. Thank you, Philip. All right, time for murdering. I suppose we need to create a new character. Thank you, RJ. And this is the Last Epoch. Tomorrow I'll have the green screen sorted out, so this all goes away. But for some reason the OBS green screen is shit compared to the one I was normally using, so I need to do a whole bunch of changes. Thank you, Gonzo. Yeah, it's sounding a bit worse today because of rehab, but rehab, physio, whatever the hell you want to call it. Wait, let's close the game. I need to show you guys something very secret. I'm not allowed to tell you. It's my physio tool. Just give me a second. Do you want to see my physio tool? The thing that they gave me to work up the strength of my voice again. The thing that has caused me to sound raspy today. Do you want to see it? Okay, what do you think it is? Guess. You want to guess what it is? It's not what you think it is, but just guess. Thank you for the level 1, Alexandra. It's much appreciated. It's a thingy. It's a vibrator. No, it's not. Well, it is a thingy. It's not a vibrator. No, not Freddie Mercury. Close to a whistle or a harmonica. No, not really. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? This is a thing that a medical professional gave me. Not just a medical professional. My voice medical professional. This is the tool for my physiotherapy. Your eyes do not deceive you. It is a bottle of water with a straw in it. The important part is the straw. You blow through the straw into the water, and you do resistance training on the voice. This is very serious, okay? Sci-tech. Shh, don't tell anyone. This is like cutting-edge technology. Right? And then you blow through and you're supposed to make different noises. And you tighten the lid to make it... And you loosen... Oh. This is alien tech. Don't tell anyone. We stole these from the Centaurians. It's amazing tech. Yeah, the milk thing. Yeah, definitely. I mean, and the theory makes sense. I mean, every week I have to increase the amount of water in here, which increases the resistance of blowing out. So it's creating pressure on the vocal cords, but it's still stupid. With all the recovery exercises and stuff, I swear that they try to come up with things that make you look so infantile that nobody would want to do them. Because there's this, you're blowing bubbles in water. And then there's lip trills and tongue trills, which are... And that's like, okay, am I supposed to take this seriously? But yeah, that's what we have. Oh yeah, the expense of this is unimaginable. I had to give my sanity for it, which is why I couldn't give it to YouTube, because I spent my sanity on this. So, worth like $1.50. And that's being generous on my sanity. Definitely. Every 4-year-old's dream, running around, singing while doing lip trills, tongue trills, and blowing bubbles. Woohoo! Very adult. It makes you feel so adult that it cannot be described. All right. Let me hide this technology so the government doesn't steal it. We don't want the government stealing this amazing technology. We'll go back to the game. Basically, yes, I am living my second childhood. Okay. Yeah, I've seen the thing with the balls as well. But this one works on a slightly different It works on pressure and overpressure. So when a bubble forms at the end... So you use pressure to pull a bubble. And then at some point the bubble starts to rise and creates a vacuum. So you've got both positive and negative pressure on the vocal cords, which is why the bubble works. And then the 3-ball thing is just pressure going out, would be the difference. If my puny brain can understand the alien technology correctly. Anyways, game time. Although, just talking shit is the name of the game. It doesn't have to happen with a game. It can happen with just chilling. And you can have some background music. And just go. There we go. Some nice sounding background. Where did the music go? Hello? There we go. So it's some nice chill lo-fi beats. Welcome to Agro FM, bringing you the latest, greatest lo-fi beats from across the world. Killing time. Yeah, what am I doing? Things. Things and stuff. It's always so many things and stuffs to do. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If I see it, I will do my best to answer. We are on the grift, so I don't know whether it would be tacky of me to put up a I want money thing somewhere around here, but we can always assume that I want money. I think most people would always want money. But let's get back to the dramatic killing, murdering, looting, repeating. Thank you, Rob Bruce. I hope you're having a good one. Okay, so normally I go with I don't know what I'm going to go with. So you can't change anything about these characters, as far as I know. Whatever they are, they are. Can't do any character customization with looks. Alrighty. Druid, mage. I want to go necromancer, or what is that? It's a rogue. And it's a paladin. The Moonstaff. Yes. That, my friends, is a necromancer. The Dark Lord doth stareth out at you from across the void. Yes. You ring death upon her foes. You will never. It's necromancer, usual necromancer stuff. Alrighty. Character name. Grifter. Mech. Skeleton. Skellington. Grifter Mech Skellington. I think it's a good name. It's a solid name. Are we going hardcore? We're going normal. I think we'll go normal. And we'll go solo.
In the beginning, there was darkness. Only the terror, myself, and the void.
Nah, go away. I want to murder. I want to do stuff. If I wanted to hear a narration, I would narrate something.
I wonder if these keepers will accept my aid. They would be fools to deny my power.
Pew pew. It's definitely a unique form of catapults. One would think Greek fire would be more effective, but sure. No, it's not a free game. I'm not sure what it is in price, because I bought it years ago when it was first
He wishes to
early
destroy
access.
us and steal Atera's legacy. We can't let that happen.
Be consistent. YouTube channel, I don't know. It depends on the type of YouTube channel, but if I had to give you one bit of advice, it is your job to find your audience. In the beginning, the algorithm does not know anything about you or a prospective audience. So you have to go find your audience. When I first started out, I would spend 2 hours a day going to various places and posting, trying to build my initial audience. So you are your first advocate, you are your first advertiser. Go to the place where your prospective audience is and let them know that it's available. People who leave it straight up to the algorithm, especially right in the beginning, you end up waiting for a computer to try to figure out something that you haven't given it any information about. Thank you, Bernard. Ooh, we got skeletons. My pleasure. It's something that, you know, all the YouTube channels that tell you how to make YouTube channels, they never say anything about it. It's like a computer needs some input to figure out what or who you want your audience to be. And sometimes the audience you think you're going to get is not the audience that you eventually get. But you need to give it a starting point, a helping hand. And I suppose the other thing is, you don't have to worry about equipment so much as content. I started this channel on a $20 microphone. It wasn't successful because of the microphone. It was successful because of the content. People will overlook a bad microphone if the content is good. People will definitely overlook a bad camera if the content is good. Thank you, Zalvara. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Cheers, Crimson. Hope you have a good one. Yep. No camera. Well, I mean, I'm an audio channel, so I would have to have a good microphone. But with a good microphone comes the... somebody asked me about this once, and I said, the better the microphone, the easier it records your mistakes. So when you're starting, you're making lots of mistakes. So you don't want a good microphone, because it's going to capture all your shitty mistakes. What you want is a bad microphone that's going to hide all your mistakes. It's going to sound crap, but it's going to mute a lot of the bad stuff. And as you get better, you can move to a better microphone because you're making less mistakes. If that makes sense.
Smoke.
My pleasure, DeSoda. I'm glad you're enjoying. And I'm glad it helps. Well, I mean, you don't necessarily need to be funny. You need to be engaging. And for some people, funny is engaging. Or being serious is engaging. It very much depends. But if you have an audience and you find the audience, then you're good to go. Excuse me, just a little bit of a burp there. I'm just an organic TTS machine, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Insert text through the eyes and get TTS out through the mouth. It is a very hard job. The best description I've ever heard of it is, it's like a lottery that you have to work to win. That is YouTube. The amount of channels that don't even break 1,000 subscribers are the minimum requirements for monetization is a significant portion of them. It's a thing that my dad used to say, Zulvara. He used to transpose the M and the G for gentleman, which gives you mental gen, and then he just put gent in it, so it became mental gents. Nothing more complicated than that.
Almost there. I'll see you ahead.
Give me the potion. What? Potion? Okay. I think to be truly funny, you need to be genuine. Humor is born from being genuine. But that's just me. The problem with streams is it's a different skill set. Not problem, it's just a different skill set. So, two YouTubers, or two people, one who streams, and one who makes videos, the skill sets that you use to make the same content are completely different. how you engage your audience, what you say, when you say it, that sort of thing. It makes a big difference. So streaming is not necessarily a better or easier thing, but it is definitely got its own skill set. Now, some of those things are going to transfer over to a YouTube video, but most of the skills you get as a streamer don't. And vice versa as well. I've made over 5,000 YouTube videos. Doesn't make me a better streamer. Maybe a sense of confidence that I had, or being at ease with the microphone, but that's about it. That goes in between the two. Good evening, Horus.
Sounds like they're the even then it's
Don't care.
Speaking of,
Give me loot.
there now. Feel free to
Murder hobo.
Prospect. Thus, I propose we accept this
I
alliance.
don't
Sounds
care.
like they're even then it's these now. Speaking of, I must head
Okay,
there
go
now.
away.
Feel free to look around. See shortly.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully 3 weeks. I'm seeing the doctor again in 3 weeks. It all depends on how the physio goes. Yeah, we're doing.
Right. Hello, traveler.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to
Do
talk to you.
not dwell on regret.
The thing with streaming as well is it changes with an audience. So when you first start streaming, you're going to be streaming to no one. And you have to pretend that you're streaming to someone. And that is soul crushing.
Just telling me one there gone. Balthus and I remember Balthus is not much. You are
Now I'm
human
lucky
now.
that
You
I have an
can
audience
do
already.
this, and our alliance is secure.
I have no idea what that said. I have an audience already, so I'm not streaming to anyone. And the fact that I'm streaming to more than 10 people puts me in the top 1% of streams. So that's the sort of odds that you're going to have to deal with. Where just getting 10 people to consistently watch you puts you in the top 10% or top 1% of streamers. Thank you, Horus. I'm glad you enjoying it, and thank you for the kind words. When I say that I don't care about stories in games, I'm not being facetious or anything. I do know I'm a narrator and I'm a storyteller, but I play games to do stuff. So if there's a game that says story or gives me cutscenes that I can't click through or escape, then I don't play them. If I'm interested whilst playing the game, then sure, I'll let a cutscene play. But for the most part, I play a game for the game mechanics. And as for a ARPG, the action part should be taken literally. You shouldn't be standing around lollygagging when you could be murder hoboing through dimensions. Good evening, Fallen Angel. Hope you're doing well. What am I doing? Pushing the wrong button, that's what I'm doing. Good evening, Wesley. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Fallen Angel. That's much appreciated. It was a long road getting here. It was definitely worth it. We've had our ups and downs, but we're here, and that's all that matters. Give me your souls. So I remember when streaming first started on YouTube. I say that because I was very interested at it at the time. And the rules were that you were not allowed to not speak for more than 5 seconds. So you had to be talking constantly, and you at most were allowed a 5-second break whilst you did your thing. That's why a lot of the old streamers seem like they have verbal diarrhea. I think Twitch was very similar as well back in the day. But now we have the chill streams where we can sit and have a chat like real people. Instead of people hopped up on meth, chatting at 3 billion words per second. Not much. So, narrators don't really memorize anything. We'll read the story, we'll get used to it, and sort of know the pacing and stuff. But, can you imagine trying to memorize an entire book? It just takes too much time. So, what we perfect is kind of like a predictive text. So when we read, we're used to the way that sentences flow, so we can, like a teleprompter, and we read off the teleprompter, or the book, if a normal narrator is not recording themselves. Because it's all about optimizing the time it takes you to record something. Because in the narration world, you get charged per finished hour, so it doesn't matter how long it takes you to record something. You only get charged for the time, finished time. So the more efficient you can be, the more money you earn. So, most narrators will read a book once and make notes while they read the book, normally using highlighters and stuff. And then when they narrate it, they have somebody listen along, and if they make a mistake, they redo it. And then they listen to the whole thing, and if they pick up a mistake, they redo it. And each time they do that, it's more time, and then more money. Well, more money lost. So it behooves successful narrators to be able to read on the fly. Well, read live. A random bit of behind-the-scenes narration stuff. Not that I'm an actual narrator. I'm a YouTube narrator. I live in a completely different world. Not better, not worse, just different. No. I don't have any place to download my older stuff. You might be able to get it through Podbean? Podbean. The podcast website. I think they allow you to download. But I do know I have exceeded their maximum number of stories. They only publish? Yeah, they only push forward 1,000 stories, so anything older than 1,000 videos is going to be gone from there. But you should be able to get most of the stuff. I enjoyed the shitposty stories, especially from the older couple of years ago. But if I had to choose one story that I enjoyed more than others, I can't remember the title. But that's because they all kind of joined in my head because there's so many titles. But it was basically humanity was spreading out into the universe, and they came across an armada. And the Armada's like, well, what are you doing here? We just observed you 300 years ago, and you had ships. How did you progress so fast? Ships as in sailing ships on water. And humanity was like, I don't know, we just did it. And after some discussion, the commander of the ship that made first contact was like, look, it's boredom. We just got bored. Sailing got boring, so we invented flying. Flying got boring, so we invented space travel. Normal space travel got boring, so we invented FTL. That's the single reason why we as a species progressed. So basically, the moral of the story is humanity progressed because it has ADD. I thought that one was, I think that's one of my favorite ones. I mean, Rick, I have considered streaming on Twitch. And if I was considering permanently streaming, then I probably would move to Twitch. I've even considered Kick, even with the moral implications of its gambling, and that seems to be the degenerate fucking website on the planet. But this is basically a stopgap to keep the channel going. Maybe at the end of this, we're going to be streaming every day. We can think about moving over to Twitch. But for now, this is the lifeline for the channel. It's going to keep the algorithm happy. Hopefully bring in some money, especially ad revenue. And then we'll see where we are in 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. I remember the author was Regal Legal Eagle. I can't remember what the title was. Watching or listening to any of my content, as long as there's adverts, will help the channel. Both with the algorithm and earn some money. I don't really like asking for money. I mean, I'm not going to lose my house. I'm not going to be on the street. But the reality is that my job is making YouTube videos, and my job currently can't be making YouTube videos, so there will be a hit financially. I like to sort of leave the financial problems as my problems, rather than making it anybody else's problem. So maybe I'll add a goal bar. I'm not sure. Maybe I just need to get over being an old fucking boomer about asking for money. But again, like I said, I'm not going to the streets. I'm not going looking for my next meal. Well, other than, you know, on the plate in front of me. You gotta stay hydrated. Well, Brian, I think unless something serious changes, the YouTube channel will always be my primary focus, so you don't have to worry. Just watch the content, enjoy it. It helps. The energy trade one was pretty good. Yep, definitely premium helps. And it helps you. You don't get adverts and stuff. Look, I don't want to say it's financial problems. It's... What did I do? I clicked the wrong thing. Very professional. But yes, it's just like any job. When you're sick, you don't earn money. But as always, even though I'm moaning about money or whatever, do not consider helping me if you are having problems. Worry about you and your family before you worry about me and my family. I've been through worse times than this. I can survive. Thank you, Ran44HG. Cheers, Big J. Thank you, Grim. You can always create a new account. In fact, it's probably preferable if you're starting a new career in YouTube. Now it will do, Fallen Angel. But like I said, it probably won't be until the recovery is finished. This streams, as always, this is always the reason why I've streamed, is to keep the channel ticking over, to keep activity happening on the channel, to make sure that people don't forget that I exist. Cool. I'll definitely keep that in mind, Fallen. Yes. It depends. If you are a... Actually, no, I think it's changed. Before, you had to be a Twitch partner, and they had exclusive content for 2 days. I think they've changed that so that you can dual stream live or post the VOD directly, regardless of whether you are a partner or not. But double check that. It's not like I sit and keep up to date with all the changes on Twitch. A platform that I don't consume and don't operate on. Oh, nice, Fallen Angel. It is something I'm considering. I mean, maybe once this is all done and I've built up an audience for Twitch, I'll move the chill streams over to Twitch. We'll see. No. At one point I was posting too much content, so people get pings like 4 or 5 times a day, which would get very annoying. So I never linked it up. Cheers, Coyote. Have a good one. I can't see that. Ah, there we go. Well, we've reached an hour. That's good. Voice is holding up, but it's definitely worse now than when we started. Cheers, Philip. Thank you for popping past. It's much appreciated. Ooh, got lots of stuff. Lots. Yeah, voice is definitely a bit unhappy. Not strained, just tired. I think maybe tomorrow I'll try set up a dual stream. However, the last time I tried that, there was quite a lot of lag between the servers. I was using restream.io, restream.me, I can't remember what it was. But I'll look to see if there's improvements since then. If so, then I'll stream to Twitch as well. I mean, it's not going to hurt. I mean, that can also work as a YouTube video. Kind of take the popular Minecraft players and do a sort of react as an Osho Minecraft person. You can call it a Mosho, a Minecraft Osho. And just go, a Mosho reacts to Dream, or whoever. It is Dream who does Minecraft, right? Well, you can make it up. Make up your own rules.
Once I decide, what would be the purpose of such a stronghold if it were to house nothing? Yet I could tell they were here, just as I predicted. This way! You're here to help! Protect the sun! The drink! Tread carefully.
Thought I'd gone deaf there for a second. Good evening, Thorn. I hope you're doing well.
Not here. It isn't safe. We'll reconvene outside.
It's getting there. It's a bit rough today from physio, which will be the theme for the next couple weeks.
First thing, we've reinforced the
Probably be a couple weeks before I start doing videos
What do
again.
you mean? I'm
It's a bit
protecting
flat,
the epoch.
so don't have much range right now.
Tell you what, let's get
But
out of here
the
first,
range
and
is
then I'll
definitely there.
explain
The
more.
operation was a
These
success.
beast dogs are hardly worth it if you
So
don't know why
that's good.
Orion is after us. Since the Keeper's fall, we've done the same ritual. Since the third shard is always on the move. It uses multiple forms to repossess the knowledge.
Yeah, it shouldn't be undone. It was quite a VR operation, but everything's healed the way it's supposed to heal. Now it's just rebuilding stamina and relearning how to use my voice. Because fundamentally, they've changed how my voice works just a teeny tiny bit. And that teeny tiny bit means that everything is just a little bit off. thank you, Walt. It is much appreciated. Listening to the doctors, taking time when needed. Not pushing it. Well, not pushing it too much.
Death will not take me.
Rewatching helps. Every little bit helps. Excuse me. Engagement helps. Dropping comments. Chat helps. I think. Not sure. I'm pretty sure the chat rate does help with the algorithm. Although everybody knows that YouTube is a shit show for streaming.
I'm sure you have
Who do the Keepers? How can they claim a greater connection to its error than us? We're the servants of Riot.
good. No.
Very evil laugh. I do give it a... It'll definitely help. Watching videos definitely helps. Yes, a clusterfuck is more appropriate. Where am I going? Keeps camp. For quests, sell loot.
Right. Everything okay? What? And what happened to them? We have to sit. Their camp is. Are you sure? You'll stay safe. Stay alive.
Yes.
And bring Balthus
Sure.
back.
I think, ladies and mental gents, that is me for the evening. The voice is definitely giving out a bit. Also, uncharacteristically tired, but that's also probably from the surgery. Still recovering physically. Takes time. Thank you all for staying with me, having a chat. We'll do this again, same time, same place tomorrow. Although tomorrow I will try my very best to be on Twitch as well. If that helps with people. I don't know. I hope you all have a fantastic one. And I'll see you all when I see you. Cheers.